kidding about this. Do not sleep on Tubi. Don't sleep on Tubi. And a new development for anything kind of in proximity to Power Rangers, VR Troopers is getting a bit of a resurgence ever since Power Rangers Prime. Their cameo of Power Rangers Prime. You see, I mentioned before briefly in the last Comics Haul video I did that Power Rangers Prime comics features like a part with the VR Troopers. Who is essentially the sister show of Power Rangers, making a comeback. And now they're about to get a revival comic coming in. And not only that, they're about to be on Tubi for coming up March 1st.
Trooper transform! VR!
Those of you who don't know, VR Troopers is a sister show of Power Rangers. Setting in, it was the story of Ryan Steele, and he's looking for his father. And his only connection seems to be the industrialist Carl Zictor. And who is Carl Zictor's little secret is that he's the monster overlord of the digital world, named Grimlord, and he has a vast assortment of mutants and war drones and everything. And yes, then also so Ryan and his two friends JB and Caitlin end up getting the powers of the VR Troopers in order to fight in both the regular world and the virtual world, and in order to stop Grimlord. It only lasted 2 seasons, but it has its own thing going on. But ultimately, it is like people like to call it, the Power Rangers ripoff. No, see, Power Rangers, while using Super Sentai, VR Troopers uses the Metal Hero series. In fact, it uses 3 different ones. It uses 3 different ones. Which makes sense because they would always split up and then they get back together. And there's a lot of original. You can tell, like if you can just look, you can tell. But yeah, VR Troopers was a lot of fun too. And I, of course, like to do the playthrough of it on Super Arcade. Again, a game I should have played ages ago. Also, the pilot to VR Troopers called Cybertron, and it features Jason David Frank.
Big mistake, Tinhead!
On one hand, this is cool because VR Troopers getting some love that it hasn't gotten in quite some time. Also, in addition, there's going to be there's going to be a Power Rangers VR Troopers crossover for Free Comic Book Day for this year. So I'm looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that when Free Comic Book Day hits. Now, something I think about is when it comes to Tubi, but there's still options out there. When it comes to how you consume toku, be it Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Power Rangers, and now VR Troopers hits, that'll be another option. And what I also noticed is that Tubi is also getting another season of Power Rangers, but you can also still watch them on YouTube as well. I suppose that's another way you can consume, another way to consume media. Excuse me. But would that also come out with new DVD releases of VR Troopers, perhaps? The physical media? Because this is something I thought about too a little bit. Probably already is VR Troopers on DVD. Because, yeah, even though it only lasted for 2 seasons because they ran out of footage for pretty basically everything, I can definitely see that coming up. But I just feel like with the Tubi is another way to just consume content, because I noticed that, like I said, they have Kamen Rider. They have Kamen Rider as well. Look, basically the same ones that are probably here on YouTube as well. On YouTube, the ones you can find pretty much almost everywhere, and the Super Sentai seasons, as Verve once did. Rest in peace to them. But but it's not a really bad thing. So it's not a bad thing that VR Troopers getting another shot. But would you think that maybe Beetleborgs might get another chance on Tubi as well? I mean, get them, cause I mean the whole cause ever since the Power Rangers got to deal with Netflix, then basically cut off everything else that wasn't Power Rangers, that wasn't Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Cause they ended up taking off virtually every other season that wasn't Mighty Morphin and Beast Morphin and all them. That happened. What else happened? There was that, and then it would have been effective. Beetleborgs and VR Troopers would have been effectively lost media. So this is just Tubi coming in clutch. So if you are a VR Troopers fan, or if you are Beetleborg, I would hope that Beetleborg gets the same treatment eventually. But I can definitely, this is really cool to see that VR Troopers is getting essentially another shot. They're getting like a second wind in different forms. But you know, it would be too much to dream to see if Playmates does it, or even Hasbro pulls something out of their hat, which I highly doubt, since they don't want to be a toy company anymore. But I can see some other company possibly getting wind of this, and I can see somebody getting wind of this, or trying to take a chance and say like, hey, VR Troopers new super mega versions of their action figures. You know, I don't know. I mean, I can kind of see it happening, but then it's also that's wishful thinking. But ultimately, that's the thoughts I have about VR Troopers getting a second breath of fresh air. But yeah, VR Troopers is coming March 1st onto Tubi, so check it out there, and also check out that Power Rangers parody. That's a whole lot. But ultimately, that's all we're going to be in this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on my posting a video. I'll see you next one. This is Zoo's Boogalicious, and peace.